from the shimmer of light. In the workshop he felt safe to the broken glass. In the streets reflecting her fright. Desperation can set the stage for acts of villainy. And heroes may need to confront their demons in more ways than one. For a choice to be made, you must overcome the binding and twining of souls are bound. So strong that they just keep you going tall. Yes, you. What will you do when the call for action beckons you to choose? Yes, you. What will you be? A hero, a villain, or a monster indeed?
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to Arcadia Fallen.
But about what I expected, honestly. As long as you don't expect me to share your priority, I believe we can make this work.
I think this is where we left off last time. So Anne, I believe, has just joined the party.
You have your goals and I have mine, and if they no longer align, we part ways. Simple as that.
All right.
For some reason, that really doesn't sound too trustworthy to me.
Welcome to the team, Anne. I'm sure we're gonna solve this together in no time.
Yes, mine, was it? I'm sure you and I are going to have a lot of fun together.
Why do I suddenly feel cold?
I've never had the chance to talk to a spirit before. At the academy, they are confined for safety reasons.
Safety? What? So the students can't hurt them?
Oh, no, actually, quite the opposite. The spirits at the academy are a lot less friendly than you.
Oh, well, I suppose if I was kept cooped up all day in school, I'd be pretty grumpy too.
That's a fair point.
No. Let's go have that drink. The air inside the tavern is warm, and a pleasant scent of burning firewood and savory foods washes over you as you step inside. Michael is lounging by the bar, wine glass in hand, his brightly colored robes making him stand out against the mostly wooden interior.
What can I do for you?
I'll join you for a drink.
Okay.
Michael smiles and motions for the barkeep. A drink appears in your hand soon after. A toast to us, then. Demon slayers and supernatural investigators, what a fate I've stumbled into. He takes a sip of the deep red liquid before setting the glass back down, giving you his undivided attention.
Let's see.
So, what brings you to seek me out like this? Got some curiosity you need sated? So, you're a wild mage, huh?
So...
Curious, are we? Oh yeah, extremely. Don't worry, I'm not nearly as interesting as the stories make us wild ones out to be. I'm a mage, but I didn't study at the proper school, and am therefore considered a dangerous individual. Yeah, talk about throwing stones. I mean, aren't the people, the other mages, dangerous as well? I bet a bunch of those people calling you dangerous didn't go to school either. And quite a lot of them are pretty dangerous as well. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. But the truly dangerous ones? The ones who went to schools. Big, expensive ones made by the very magic they fear. Studying their verses under the glow of mage lights. The irony never fails to amuse me. So, why didn't you go to the mage college then?
I wonder.
I thought the government had people scout out kids with the talent and bring them in. It wasn't like they didn't try. My past is not that interesting, to be honest, but it isn't exactly a cheery fairy tale either. One best not bring down the mood in such pleasant company. Maybe I'll share it with you some other time. Okay. Let's talk about something else then. So, I guess you're not much for keeping a low profile?
Tell me about...
I find it's a balance you have to tread. Blend in too much, and people will think you are shifty. Be loud and colorful, and people will take notice. But if you're quiet and colorful, well, people will still notice, honestly, but there's no fun in dressing like a fugitive.
I like his style a lot.
If my handsome clothes are what end up getting me killed, that's a fair trade for being fashionable, is it not?
I guess I'll get going then.
See you around.
Michael smiles and picks up his glass.
All right.
Very well then. I will be here if you have more questions.
So, Anne, I take it you're from the Mage Academy.
That would be correct. And you are a wild mage, an unauthorized practitioner of magic.
Saying it like that makes it sound a lot more exciting than it is.
Don't you ever get tired? Being on the run, having to live your life in secret? It sounds exhausting.
What can I say? I just really don't like doing homework.
I think we have some herbs to deliver here. Yeah, talk with Elizabeth.
Welcome back.
I have the ingredients from Quinn.
So...
It won't refill our stock, but it should be enough to get us started.
well done.
Excellent. Yes, this will do nicely. Are you ready to give that alchemy locket of yours a try then? Sure?
I'll do it.
Begin by placing ingredients. Okay. So... this time it doesn't say where to place them. I guess I'm just going to... Am I going to kind of mix and match? I'm just going to make the headache remedy. Let's see. It's just question marks. I'm going to make the first one on the list. So it's like, it's the blue symbols and one of the yellow ones. Oh, what? That removed... Okay then. Oh, I guess I have to click mix. Oops, yeah. So I'm putting this here. And then... Oh. All I have to do is that. and we'll create a potion. 2-star headache remedy. Let's make something else as well. What if we combine this and this? If we get 2 of the yellow ones, that's the yellow one, right? And then 1 blue, we'll get something else. Okay. So, oh. Mix. And then make that. Right? Yeah.
Another discovery!
A 4-star headache remedy. There were a couple of other things there as well. So let's see. That's 2 blue ones and 1 purple. So I'm going to put the purple there and then do that.
Whoa, look at that!
Mosquito repellent. Let's check out the 4th one as well. So that's 2 purple and 1 blue. So mix purple there and purple here and blue there.
Another discovery!
A strong mosquito repellent. What about this? Aha, there's a new one. So that's 2 yellow, 1 green. Pff, come on. Mix. I always forget to do that. So 2 yellow, 1 green. I'm gonna put the green there and then the yellows like that.
Whoa, look at that!
It's a healing potion. What about 2 chamomile? Or 2... yeah, chamomile, right. We've also got a thing that's 1 blue and 2 green. Okay, so mix. And now we just put the blue there. And that's
Another discovery!
a sleeping draught. Or sleeping draft, I guess that's pronounced. So I think that was everything we could do here. Let's go back. Done for now? Very well. You step away from the table and glance over your recipe book. There are still new potions for you to discover. Perhaps you should come back and try to fill it out later. You might impress Elizabeth.
I'll do it.
Fine. So there are still new things, huh? Ooh, okay. Okay, so that's 2 green and 1 purple. 2 green, 1 purple. Mix. There.
Whoa, look at that!
Eternal sleep. Very interesting. So are we done now?
look at that!
And another recipe perfected. Wow, you're getting quite good at this.
Thank you, dear.
I must agree. Well done, dear. This should be enough to keep us going for a while. Glad to help.
Happy to help.
About that.
But since we're taking a break, I've been wondering, Elizabeth, about this locket. How did it come to be here in your shop? Yeah, I've been wondering about that myself.
I have some questions.
It obviously isn't a normal alchemy table.
I see.
Always so perceptive. I guess I owe you an explanation.
I wonder.
You are correct. Our old alchemy table wasn't just any table. It was always a spirit locket, one which I had altered to resemble a normal table, so I could hide it here within our shop. Why would you hide it?
What?
And why here, of all places? Just what did you do to obtain it?
So that's how it is.
Nothing illegal, I promise. In fact, the locket you now hold was mine to use when I once worked as an alchemist under the Paragon of Erodas. You used to work for the Empire?
Yes.
Many years ago. I come from a long line of alchemists and, like you, was a promising talent. So when the Empire was in dire need of people with our skills, I volunteered. I worked for many years together with the Knights of Erodas.
I wonder.
Oh, could it be? Was that how you met Alethea? That's right. She and I were once assigned to the same mission and, well, the rest is history. What kind of mission?
I wonder.
That's probably a story for another time. The work was not nearly as glamorous as the Empire would make it out to be. In the end, I couldn't bring myself to stay, so I left, taking the locket with me. I haven't seen Alethea since. You mean you hadn't? You saw her the other night. Yeah, I'm sorry things turned out that way.
I'm sorry.
That must have been a hard choice to make.
I see.
Life sometimes takes us places we can't control. I do not regret my decision, no matter how tough it might have been to let go of that life. Of Alethea.
How curious.
This last encounter was the first time I had seen her in years. There is no reason to rip up old wounds, so I have been keeping it a secret. But now I think we're all tired. We can talk more about this some other time. Elizabeth looks a bit shaken as she gets up and leaves. Poor Elizabeth. It sounds like she's been through a lot. I wonder if she still loves her. Alethea, I mean. I mean, does it matter?
Well,
The past is the past. We cannot change that.
Okay.
I guess you're right. Still, I feel bad for her. Anyway, that's enough of this. We should get back to work. Back to the woods? The forest is quiet, save for the sound of the companions following you. Victoria does not look pleased to be out here again. Let's hurry up and get those samples so we can get back. Oh, we're getting the samples now. Nice. Thank you for doing this. I'll be quick. I'm sure it will be helpful later. Victoria huffs but doesn't object. You pick up the samples you need for Quinn and leave. Okay, let's go take them to Quinn.
Welcome back.
What can I do for you? Hello, Quinn. It's been a while.
How lovely.
I was wondering if you would end up burying yourself down in the mines for your entire stay. That was the plan, but as luck would have it, I found something much more interesting to write about than magic crystals. I mean, we know how they know each other. They studied together.
So,
Actually,
Anne and I both graduated from the Mage Academy. Not the same class, but you know, it's a small place.
Huh.
Only you would find a massive castle small. But I guess you never liked to be cooped up indoors for too long. Unlike you, who'd be happy in a box as long as you can get to bring a book. If the box is comfy, then sure. I'm with Anne. I mean, I'd be happy in a comfy box with a good book. Quinn laughs and shakes their head. So, what brings you all back to my shop? You can't possibly have time to just make social calls. I have your samples.
we did it.
We went out to the forest and gathered your samples. Can you use them to figure out what happened to the forest?
that's wonderful.
I should be furious you went out there though. Why? I mean, I was properly accompanied by my party of adventurers and demon slayers and the like. At least you didn't go alone. It's just, I can't help but feel something bad is about to happen. It's like a slow storm rolling in and I cannot stop it. I will get straight to work. I'll let you know as soon as I've learned anything new. Alright?
I'll be off then.
Take care. Oh, and Anne,
Yes?
do drop by from time to time while you're here, won't you? I miss our game nights.
Aww, they used to have game nights?
Okay. I'll see if I can find some time.
Perfect. I'll see you around.
Okay, so what now? To the market? To the alley, maybe. Let's have an encounter with Mime, huh?
Ah, yes. This is a nice spot. Empty, quiet, perfect place to just disappear.
Ah! Oh, hi. What brings you out
sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you.
I'm sorry.
I was just wondering what you were doing back here. What? Me? Frightened? No way. Okay, you might have spooked me a little.
Hear me out.
It's not like I'm doing anything bad or anything. I just get a bit overwhelmed at times. All this walking around, talking with people, facing down scary stuff. It just becomes a bit much and I just want to run and hide. I don't though. We're not going to find a way to solve this mess if I hide in the trash all day, but you know, it's just nice to breathe a little once in a while. You understand that, don't you? I totally do.
Actually,
It's okay to be scared and to need a moment to gather yourself.
Really?
I didn't realize you felt that way. You seem like the sort of person who's so put together. You stand up to help even when none of this is your fault to begin with. It's very admirable, but call me selfish, but I'm glad you can feel like this too. Makes me feel a little less silly for hiding out here. Tell you what. If you promise not to tell Victoria about my hiding spot, then I won't tell either. If either of us needs a moment to breathe, well, then we can come here. It's brilliant, right? It's a deal. So, what happened in the forest?
I have some questions.
You were acting pretty weird when we went out to the forest. What was all that about? Me? Weird? No, no way. So, you noticed, huh? I'm sorry I was acting weird. The forest is a special place for me. It was where Victoria found me and there are lots of things I'd like answers to, but it's not really all that important. I'll stay on track from now on, don't you worry. So, what do you make of our companions?
I wonder.
We're quite the odd bunch now, aren't we? Who do you want to talk about? Michael?
Tell me about...
He's great fun to be around. Oh, I agree. He's always smiling and positive and doesn't seem to mind my spiritness at all. I feel like he's hiding something though, like I notice him sometimes staring off into space and he just looks so sad. Oh yeah, he's definitely got a dark secret. Or 2, or 3. I hope we can become friends so we can help him with whatever he's struggling with. Hopefully before Victoria murders him. What about, Elizabeth?
Tell me about...
Well,
She's nice, if not a little bit scary. It's like you look at her and see a nice old lady, but then you look at her and you feel like a tiny mouse staring up at some ancient powerful beast. But I guess that might just be me. She is your teacher after all. What's she like to you? Well, I mean, strict but fair.
About that...
She's always fair and has never treated me badly.
okay.
I see. I'm glad to hear it. Maybe I'm just intimidated because I've never met a teacher before. What about Victoria?
So,
I don't really know her that well, honestly. She just sorta showed up in my life all of a sudden and got me dragged into this whole mystery about the demons. Scared me senseless, honestly, but now that I've gotten to spend more time with her, I think she means well, even if she's a bit intense. What about Anne?
so,
I wonder.
Well, she seems sweet, but also really quiet. She's very focused on her research and she only ever talks to me to ask questions about the spirit locket. It would be nice to get to know her a little better, but honestly, she doesn't seem interested in making friends. Yeah, that's my impression as well. She's all business. Well, I think I'm going to end the episode here, and we'll continue from here next time. Thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again next time.